Hey y'all, Chiron is currently retrograde in Aries, and I wanted to harness all of the Aries Ram energy into these horny space buns while I'm bringing y'all some messages. All right, I want to pull a card from the Dark Tarot. I don't break this out often, but it is one of my faves. It's a beautiful, like, kind of sexy deck. But Chiron is going to be hitting those dark spaces, those crevices, the nooks and crannies. And so what I was able to really channel about this transit is that we are going to be deeply reflecting upon our identity wounds and figuring out how our identity wounds can be transmuted into a powerful resource for us. So, hydrate. Fight it if you got it. So, one message. Here we go. Ooh, the Five of Swords, of course. This deck is fire, y'all. Five of Swords. Scratch a lie, find the thief. If something feels off, it is. There is something about, okay, Aries is known for that impulsivity, that spontaneity, being just like, but it's not just this, childlike, naive thing, though it can be. But it really is this, Pisces is sitting right there on top of them. There is this in their subconscious, there is this innate connection to the divine, childlike connection to the divine, and to faith in self that Aries has, that gives them the ability to be able to just trust their gut, to just go with it. We don't need to ask a lot of questions. It's just like, something is off here. I trust that. And so there is this need to, if people walk away, let them go. There's also some sort of, this feels very Sword of Truth right here, very Ace of Swords. There's going to be new information, conversations that come in that let you know who you need to cut off, what mindsets you need to cut off, who's contributing to outdated mindsets, and how to set yourself free, how to cut it. Part 2. So with the Five of Swords, again, some of you are going to be evaluating your regrets. People that have walked away, people that you have cut off, relationships that need healing. I also feel like there's some kind of evaluation of how quickly you cut off people, or how long people get to take advantage of you before you start to sense that something is off. There is something about self-prioritization that's coming up with this, and about reflecting deeply on any mental strife and conflict, and how you deal with anxiety. Your internal security system, your defense mechanisms, your coping mechanisms are going to be coming up. But specifically your attachment style that you've learned since childhood. That is coming up. And it may be coming up by way of betrayals, or by way of, or there could be things manifesting. This also kind of feels like tests. So there may be some sort of situations where your spidey senses are tingling about something. This may have happened or is coming. Chiron is retrograde until December 19th in Aries, so we got some time. There are instances where you may be tested on how you respond to betrayal now, or how you respond to toxic attachments. And so there is a need to just see how you wield power, how you wield truth, how you wield authority, and also how you establish your boundaries, how you enforce your boundaries. It's going to be really important. Now I want to pull one from the Shadowscapes Tarot. Just one card, one message for this Chiron retrograde. Page of Cups. I'm telling you, some of you are going to have to cut some shit off so that you can start operating at a new level, so that you can welcome in new love, so that you can discover new feelings, discover new ways of healing. I also feel like some of you, the way to deal with betrayals is diving into your creativity, diving into healing modalities, tarot, Reiki, massage, art, singing, dancing around your room fucking naked, getting out, being in a place of discovering something new about yourself. There is a need for, when people leave, for you to embark on those things that you couldn't do when you were with those people. There is this new love, new crush, new feelings that comes in once you release. New affirmation. I make friends with everything that's meant to be a hindrance, and every obstacle becomes a stepping stone. If you're here, you need to hear this. Close your eyes. Deep breath. Whoo, the Tower reversed. Stop going against the grain. Stop being afraid of change. You're going to go there anyway. It's going to happen anyway. As soon as you stop fighting the changes that are coming in, though they may be painful, though they may be hard, there may be issues with somebody with heavy Aries or Scorpio placements. There's also a need for you to look at letting anything that has a fucked up foundation, let it fall. Because once it comes in, the divine will replenish. You will be restored. You will be whole again within yourself and filled up by way of spirit, not because of some connection or relationship. Something just came through that I want to pull for. What do I need to stop ignoring? Close your eyes, take a big deep breath. Please show us, what do we need to stop ignoring? Wow. Page of Swords reversed. Stop ignoring those little petty comments or those little digs that people take on you. Stop making light of these petty insults or small insults. Stop sweeping things under the table. Stop ignoring how people disrespect you with their words, or how people aren't giving you full respect or aren't coming at you correct. There could be some sort of pettiness. Stop ignoring the pettiness. Also, you stop participating and perpetuating the pettiness. Stop. If you're here, you need to hear this. Close your eyes. Deep breath. Whoo, the Tower reversed. Stop going against the grain. Stop being afraid of change. You're going to go there anyway. It's going to happen anyway. As soon as you stop fighting the changes that are coming in, though they may be painful, though they may be hard, there may be issues with somebody with heavy Aries or Scorpio placements. There's also a need for you to look at letting anything that has a fucked up foundation, let it fall. Because once it comes in, the divine will replenish. You will be restored. You will be whole again within yourself and filled up by way of spirit, not because of some connection or relationship. The sun is in Leo opposing Pluto retrograde in Capricorn right now, and it's bringing out the fucking devil in everyone. Your shadows, other people's shadows are coming to light. Look at where this is happening in your chart, what house this is happening in. Please don't ask me the question. Do your work, do your research, do your homework, and find where this is happening in your chart, what house this is happening. For me, this is happening in my 4th and the 10th house. So it's happening super personal, interpersonally, and in my fucking career. So pay attention to where you're seeing people's shadows. It's happening. It's coming out. I even have this massive pimple to prove. It's like everyone's shit is coming to the surface.
So prepare.
All right, y'all. Lilith is in Gemini, and I want to pull a couple cards from the Dark Tarot because they sexy. Because Lilith is all about tapping into your darker hidden nature. Lilith can also show you where you received judgment, maybe even punishment, where some repression may have taken place in your chart natally. So take a look at that. I natally have Lilith in Gemini. So this can affect the way that you express yourself, having a fear of expressing yourself. It can also like manifest as like stuttering and speech impediments. You stumbling over your words, which is also like the negative of what I received. I do a lot of, my brain moves really, really fast and I have a hard time stringing my words together to be able to catch up. And so this trend is going to affect how you communicate, how you express yourself, the questions that you ask, the things that you're curious about. Are you going to allow yourself to explore those curiosities yet? Are you how you communicate with your friends? It's gonna see some maybe shadows, some stuff in your friend group as well, in your social settings, within your siblings, while you're on trips. Things are gonna get a lot more curious, and just make sure that your curiosity don't kill your cat, honey. All right. What are the messages that we need? Woo, the devil! Oh my God! So, restriction is coming up, limitations. There may be stuff going on with a Capricorn or Aquarius. Saturn is currently retrograde in Aquarius right now. So, there are big reality checks. I do feel like there are realizations or language that you get to find, or you finding language for your addictions, for heartbreak, for domination. Some of you may be exploring BDSM, maybe exploring power play, maybe exploring with like sex, drugs, and rock and roll in some way. So there is this need for you to really allow yourself to be more discerning in whatever curiosity you explore. Make sure that you're really discerning about it so that you don't get attached. Death reversed. Because it's time to face your fear. And that may look like doing some crazy shit, but it's time to face your fear. I can tell you that. Ooh, there's a lot of shifts, y'all. There's a lot of shifts. And I just felt like I had to come on here and get y'all a little something. So if you are here, this is for you. This is for you. Take a deep breath. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Make sure you don't have champagne tastes on a beer budget. There's definitely new love being offered, a quest of love. What do you love? What do you want to pursue? Who is pursuing you? Is it what you want? Are you moving towards what you want? There is some sort of classical romantic kind of thing that you want. Some of you are wanting more affection, more love, and it can come in. It's just a matter of you asking for it. It's a matter of you pursuing it. You're really needing to express your emotions and your thoughts more clearly. Being honest with yourself is going to help you be honest about your emotions with other people and help you choose better